He had this arrogance about him that was very attractive, but it should have been a red flag for me, I guess. Because 7 months into the relationship, I made corn dogs too hot and they burned his mouth and he punched me in the thigh. He would kind of use the police thing as like, you know, if I wanted to pull your phone records, I could. Kind of just making sure I knew where I stood in the relationship and where he stood. When we were in Indianapolis, through the ST and PT training, they like learn how to like subdue people. Techniques like putting the forearm into the person's throat or pressing a knee into a chest, like stuff like that. He was used those tactics on me to like get me to give up my phone or to get me like out of his way. So if I would anger him or something, he would say things like, if you were a man, I'd kick your ass, kind of asserting his like authority over me. I had to kind of like walk on eggshells. Like I didn't want an outburst to happen. I didn't want something to get thrown at me. I didn't want to get hurt. So it was kind of pacifying him to kind of skirt around like whatever had set him off throughout the day. But it was a lot of name calling, and I could set a water bottle down next to him, and if it was too cold and touched his leg, I would have it whipped across the room at me. If I walked in front of the TV, I'd have a remote thrown at me. It didn't take much to anger Corey. For 10 years, like even when I would try to speak out or try to talk to people, they would think it was funny or a joke, or oh, Corey's just overreacting, or Corey is a hothead. It's scary to realize that you get so far into something and you can't see that, okay, he's hurting me physically, I have bruises, I have red marks, this isn't normal. But I thought it was, and it's like, oh, well, I made it myself believe that, okay, well, he hit me because I did this. It wasn't, well, there's no excuse for hitting someone. It was always, well, if I wouldn't have done this, I wouldn't have gotten hurt. And that's how I was living my life. Art's really been helpful for me because a lot of the stuff that I've been going through after this whole thing, I haven't been able to talk about. But just doing things, using my mind, using my hands, painting, stuff like that, it kind of helps get all of those emotions out. I lived this life for 10 years. If I can speak out and say something and somebody reads it and realizes that, okay, just because it seems normal to me right now, these are red flags. I don't want somebody else to go through what I went through.